boys play?
I think the way we played, there's no other excuse. We just, they outplayed us. They played better cricket than us in all three departments, and we just couldn't, hang on.
Which day do you think they lost the grip on the match because in the partnership, or was it this morning?
I thought Shafiq's and Sarfaraz partnership were very crucial, but still, what made the difference was Babar's and Asad Shafiq's under-run partnership. I thought that made a massive difference of the game, and they were in total control afterwards. We were put under a lot of pressure going into the second innings. So that was the difference, I would say.
Your boys, not played leg spin for quite some time, is it? Because Yasir Shah, what's so special about that you find difficult to face?
Oh, on that cricket, he bowled brilliantly. I thought, not too many balls from him. He was, very accurate. He was making the ball turn, and it was pretty hard to play. But overall, first innings was very important. I thought we could have, got a few more runs than 300, but it's just that we lost wickets, at crucial times. So first innings score was very probably below average.
Marvin was of the opinion that yesterday that once Kumasaka got up, because of some of the younger players in the team to stand up and what's your thoughts on how they played today?
Yeah, very happy to be with Dimut Karnar, and then Kausha Silva batted. Dinesh Chandimal fought pretty hard. Unfortunately, the rest couldn't hold on. It might take a little bit of time, but it's not an excuse. We just have this test cricket, and we have to try and stand up. Somebody is going to retire soon, so it's up to all of us to try and stand up as soon as possible, because it's going to be tough. But we are playing test cricket, and most of the boys have played up to about 15 test matches. So by time they'll all learn, but it's going to be tough times.
And how are you going to describe the wicket now? You see that day Kaushal said the wicket is turning very much, and that yesterday, today Yasir got 7 wickets, and on the same servers and batting in the 4th innings, the Pakistan's got 90 odd runs in 11 overs. How do you describe that behavior?
Firstly, chasing 90 runs is, regardless of the wicket, I think it's pretty easy. But I believe that, I admit that our spinners were not as effective as their spinners. On this track especially, it was turning, from day one. So we needed our spinners to fire quickly, but unfortunately they didn't. But hopefully they will, in the second game.
There seems to be some sort of confusion as to how much more matches Kumasaka will play. Do you have an idea as to what his plans are?
He's still deciding, and in the next couple of days he's at a press conference he's going to say how many games he's going to play. He can decide with the selectors, but definitely in the next couple of days he will have a press conference.
You were disappointed with the way your key bowler here on this field?
Not disappointed, but it's just that he was not effective as I would say Yasir Shah or Baba was for them. But I wouldn't call it being rusty, but unfortunately he couldn't make an impact in this game. We're playing a test match after a few months, and Rangana Herat was coming back after an injury. He's having a lot of niggles, but hopefully he knows that he hasn't done that well in this game, so he will bounce back sure.
Angelo, now you play mostly as a batsman, now in the batting order. Do you feel at any stage, that you are missing the genuine all-rounder who can bowl about 12-15 overs?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm coming back after an ankle injury, and I'm just trying to manage my workload, and still it's not 100%. So, but ideally, it would have been ideal if I can bowl 10-15 overs a day. But and again, it depends on the wickets as well. Conditions with seaming or with swinging, I can bowl a lot more than this. But especially in Sri Lanka, we go with a lot of spinners, and fast bowlers don't bowl as much. But yeah, it would have been ideal if I can bowl a few more overs.
Angelo, there's not much difference between the team that beat Pakistan here 2-0 and the team that beat England in England. Would you be sort of looking back to those memories and getting some sort of motivation in the AW series?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the good thing for us is that this is just the first game, and we have 2 more games to go, and we can bounce back and really, win the game. So the belief is that it's just that we need to do the work on the pitch. I think if we can, it's a fairly new, inexperienced batting lineup, except for Sangakkara, but we will all learn, and we really need to step up on our game and put up a good score for the bowlers.
Angelo, there's the New Year test in New Zealand as well. You had the game in hand, and then a big partnership took it away from you. That has happened a couple of times in the past year as well. Is that something that you're looking at? Something that you're a bit concerned about?
Yeah, I mean, after having them, 118 for 5, it was disappointing that they scored 340 runs. Especially, we can't let a number 10 come and get a 50 on this track. So it was disappointing. But yeah, it happened in New Zealand where we had the game in our hands, and we dropped a catch and it slipped away. But here it was a chances, innings by Asad and Safras and Babar. So unfortunately we couldn't get them out, but hopefully we can rectify it in the next game.
What do you think about putting Kitwan and Tamili instead of Usam Mubak?
Yeah, I mean, they were all in the run for a place, the number 7 slot, but we thought that Kitwan has performed whenever he was given the opportunity. He got 100 in Bangladesh, and he was batting really well. He was scoring runs at the 18 as well. So was Kushal, and Muba was also a strong contender for number 7. But we thought the way Kitwan was batting, he was the ideal to bat at 7. His game is more suited batting at 7 rather than Mubarak. But we still can make that change. But we want to be a bit consistent. We want to have faith in the players, but if it's a tactical change, we might. But if not, we don't want to change the side too much.
Can we move on to Singhali's questions? And Angelo, this Paraja has been a work and how? If you go to the Pandyavan, then
अभी उसको मैदान में then creative के द्वारा हो गया ना theory computer हो गया ना creative के द्वारा क्रीडा कर एक दिन अभी खुदी क्रीडा करें ना पाकिस्तान नो खंडा है मांग पिरोड आउनी क्रीडा कर एक दिन मुझे लगता है ना सुसुके मांग कर आउनी क्रीडा कर क्रीडा से दैट का मना मुझे तब तक काउंटर में देखा कि वो मुझे क्रीडा करूँगा मतलब ये तामत दिन बुलाऊँ कि ना बालकोट कुछ
Galle सामान्य पिट वास जाएगा हमदा ये Galle कर देना है ये तो
Oh, अभी मैंने कोहे पर पुना उनका खंडा तो Galle तरह में Galle अभी कभी पीड़ा कर दी ना पे अभी ले करता मैंने ताकि ना अपनी तरह में पढ़ना ही मैं तो दिया था बाहर से उन्हें ना वो अभी होने पीड़ा करे ना अभी करना अभी 5 दिन में कितने करने सा Pantu lagi mas sama dengan teman-teman di orang Panjati mah ketika yang di timur lain yang kami ingat awal itu.
Dia staksine udagani sambandhen Dia staksine udagani sambandhen
අවසනාවකට මට ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් විදිහට ඒ ගැන කමෙන්ට් කරන්න බෑ මම දන්නේ අපිට අපේ ICC rules regulation එක බලවම नायक विदिहට ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් විදිහට වෙන ගැන කතා කරන්න බෑ ඒක අපි ඒක යූස් කරනවා කියන එක හොඳයි අම්පයර්ස්ලා තව chance එකක් තියෙනවා ඒක DRS යූස් කරන්න
එන්ජිමේ අනතිල ගැන කතා කරද්දී අපි දැක්කා ඒ ක්‍රීඩකයන් වඩා ඉතිකරුවන්ගේ පැත්තෙන් ගත්තත් පන්දුරන්ගේ පැත්තෙන් ගත්තත් පාකිස්තාන කණ්ඩායම ඉගෙන සිටියා. අපිට මොකක්ද උනේ මේ තනතිල්ල දෙගොල්ලන්ටම පොදු එකම විදියට හැසිරුණා නම් ඇයි මෙහෙම වෙන්නේ හේතුව?
ඔව් මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ අපි හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරේ නැහැ. මම හිතන්නේ පළමු ඉනිමේදී 300කට වඩා අපිට රැස් කරගන්න තිබුණා. මම හිතන්නේ ටිකට් එකේ හොඳම දවසයිල පළවෙනි දවසේ නමුත් පළවෙනි දවසෙත් දඟපාන්න ගවන්නන් දියෝ කියුණා තන දෙන්න. ඉතින් ඒකටින් හොඳයි මොකද නිකන් දවස් 4ක් ක්‍රීඩා කරලා ගෙදර යනවට වඩා රිසල්ට් එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ටෙස්ට් මැච් එකකදී මම හිතන්නේ හුඟක් වාසිදායකයි. ඉතින් අවාසනාවකට ඒක අපේ පැත්තට හැරුණේ නැහැ පාකිස්තාන පැත්තේ. අපි එකම දේ කියන්නේ අපි හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරේ නැහැ. අපි පිටිකරණයේදීත් පන්දු යැවීමේදීත් මම හිතන්නේ අපේ දඟ පන්දු යවන්නන්ගෙන් එච්චරම අපිට සහයෝගයක් ලැබුණේ නැහැ මේ තරගයේදී. නමුත් ඊළඟ තරගයේදී ලැබෙයි කියලා අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
රංගනයේ තමයි මේ තරග ක්‍රීඩාංගණේ මදාම තරගයේ විජය වුණේ. පාකිස්තාන නායකයා මම හිතන්නේ කිව්වා මුල්ම මාත් සාකච්ඡාවේ රංගනට හොඳ සරසමක් තියෙනවා. ඔහු ඒක පින්නවා වගේ කියලා හිතනවා. ඔබ මොකද හිතන්නේ?
මම හිතන්නේ රංගනට හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරා ඒගොල්ලන්. මම හිතන්නේ හුඟක් පොසිටිව්ලි ක්‍රීඩා කරා. මොකද ඒගොල්ලන් දන්නවා රංගනට විකට් දුන්නොත් ලේසි නෑ හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න. එයා දිගින් දිගට විකට් ගන්නවා. ඒකින්ද මම හිතන්නේ ඔහු හොඳට පොසිටිව්ලි ක්‍රීඩා කරා ඔහුගේ පිටිකරුවා. ඉතින් රංගනයට ඒක ලොකු දෙයක් කරන්න බැරි වුණා මේ තරගයේදී.
මේ කණ්ඩායමේ සංහිතිය ගැන විවිධ මත පළ වුණා. ඔබ දැන් ප්‍රථම ටෙස්ට් තරඟයේ පරාජයට පත් වෙලා දෙවන තරඟයට ඉස්සරහ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය යනවා. හිතනවාද මේ සංහිතිය වෙනසක් වෙයි කියලා මේ ලැබිච්ච පරාජයත් එක්ක?
තනදිල්ල බලන්න නැතුව කියන්න බෑ දැන් මම හිතන්නේ අපි හුඟක් වෙනස්කම් කරන්නේ නැහැ. අපි මම හිතන්නේ අපි හුඟක් ළඟ ක්‍රීඩකයන් එක්ක ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. මම කලින් හැමදාම කිව්වා වගේ ඒ ළඟ ක්‍රීඩකයන් පරිණත වෙන්නේ වුන් තරඟ ක්‍රීඩා කරන්න. ඉතින් අපි ඔවුන් ගැන ඒත් එක තියාගෙන අපි ඔවුන්ට මේ අවස්ථාව ලබා දීලා හොඳින් කරයි කියලා බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
පළවෙනි දවසේ අයහපත් කාලෙ මේ නිසා මගේ අපේ හිතනවාද ඒක මේ තීරණයේ බලපෑම කියලා නැත්නම් නෝනා මේක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ
නෑ මම හිතන්නේ පළවෙනි දවස් අයහපත් කාලෙකදී කිසිම බලපෑමක් වුණේ නෑ. මම හිතන්නේ තනතිල්ලට කිසිම බලපෑමක් වුණේ නෑ පළවෙනි දවසේ ඉඳන්. ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය ඒ හැසිරුණ ආකාරයෙන් මම හිතන්නේ වර්ෂාව කිසිම දෙයක් වෙනස් කරේ නෑ ඒ පළවෙනි දවසේ වර්ෂාව.
අනිත් ඔබේ දරුවන් සාමාන්‍ය තීන්දුවකින්
මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ මම අපිට ඒ ගැන වැඩි විස්තර කරන්න බෑ. නමුත් අවාසනාවන්ත සිදුවීමක්. මොකද අපි හැමෝටම වැරදි වෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි ඒවත් එක ටිකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් කරන්න දෙන්නේ.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.